I had one that was a boy, and you know. You definitely
like, if you hold it, like, will you feel them?
You can. I mean, oh God, nothing. Pig. Well, I thought it would show, but of course, let me go to Google. Oh, hi, we're live. Yes, flying hamsters. What does that mean? We went to the pet store. Well, first we actually just went to the pharmacy to get my prescription. Oh yeah, that's cute. We went to the pharmacy to get my prescription, and then they're still giving me problems about one. I take a birth control that only allows you to, not that everyone needs to know this, but it's probably TMI.
Flying hammers.
Flying hamsters.
Hammers.
Okay, I take a birth control that that gives you the convenience of only having a period 3 times a year. 4 times a year. Wait. If it's every 3 months. Okay, every 3 months is when you have a period. What does that have to do with flying hamsters? Well, that's how we got to the pet store. Anyways, they gave me a new one because I guess my insurance doesn't cover the one I've been taking for like 5 to 8 years, which is Season 8 or Ashlina. They won't cover it. They're refusing. So they gave me one called Introvale. And when I took it, I was like menstruating for like the whole month. And so it was upsetting to me. So I stopped taking it. But I don't know if it was something else that was causing that or if it was just, I don't know. So anyhow, I went and got the Introvale again because they still won't clear the Seasonic Ashlina or Daisy or whatever the heck it is. They just don't want to approve it. But I already have the prescription for Introvale, so I'm going to try it again and see. Maybe it was just, it does have a consequence sometimes of breakthrough bleeding, which is like abnormal bleeding for the first few months, but it's nothing I expected because I had been on it for like 8 years. I have like the most horrendous bloody massacre menstrual cycle. And if I let it go any longer without taking my birth control, it's going to get back up to as bad as it usually is. Like when it's, not that anyone wants to hear all this. Why am I talking about this? Flying hamsters. We went to go see pets at PetSmart because that was we were only going to go to Safeway for my prescription. But then she's like, can we go to the pet store? We wanted to price.
That changed my mind from wanting a bird to a hammer.
She wanted a bird. I suggested she get a budgie, which is what I had. It's just a parakeet. And we got there and she saw that they were $21 on sale. And so she was like, no, I want a hamster. And she asked to hold one of the hamsters.
The gray one that my mother liked.
And the gray one was the cutest one.
I like the white one.
She liked the white one. Nice. Anyways, but it's a white hamster with red beady eyes. That's the one she wants.
My mother wanted the gray one with the black eyes.
I liked it was a gray one with black eyes, but it was like a little white center. Like it was gray on the ends, on each end, and then white in the center. But then the guy told her, he's like, okay, you got to cup your hands because they'll jump. The poor hamster tried to kill himself. She was like, okay. And she has her hands like this. And we're like, cup your hands. Like, you have to cup your hands. And she's just like, okay. And he jumped right off. And it went whoop, back first on the floor. Almost ran away. We were like, yeah, you got it. And he's like, okay, hold it over the cage. So she's like, and then it jumped off again. So then she's like, okay, can I just hold the white one? So she gets the white one. It was a little bit nicer. But while she's holding it, it started to chew on her hand. It was biting her. It wasn't biting her hard enough to break the skin, but it left little teeth marks. She said it didn't hurt.
It didn't.
Needless to say, it
was nibbling on me.
Flying hamsters have changed her mind. She no longer wants a bird. She wants a hamster. I think she would like a bird better because bird you can clip the wings and they'll sit on your finger. They'll sit on your shoulder and they'll just sit there. Like a bird will sit there and then they'll chew on your earrings all the time. Like they'll just chew at it or play with your hair. Birds are sweet. Hamsters, they just want to sit there and be like, are you sure you still want a hamster?
Yeah.
They're not as much fun as people think they are. You get a hamster ball, it's just going to run through the house and you're just going to hear this all day. If you have steps, you're going to hear. Oh, the hamster just rolled down the steps.
My tummy hurts.
I used to put my hamster in the ball. He'd run all over the house. Or she. Interesting stuff. Anyway, she goes, Mom, how do you tell if a hamster is a boy or a girl? And I'm like, oh, you'll know if it's a boy. Yes. I'm sorry to share this, but hamsters have big balls for their size. You'll definitely know if it's a boy. Yeah. And I don't think they go through and do all that. Do they fix hamsters? Like,
I don't know.
I don't know that there would be a purpose for that. Like we're going to be overrun by hamsters or something. Be sure to get your hamsters spayed or neutered.
I want to breed hamsters and sell
Oh, God. No.
them. Why not?
No.
I can't breed hamsters and sell them?
No.
Why not?
No. I don't think you're even going to be able to handle one. We already priced how much it's going to cost just to get one. It's going to be the $12 for the hamster. It's going to be about $50 for the cage. It's going to be about...
we said the $21 cage.
Oh, you want to get the little one first?
Yeah.
And then just keep adding on? Okay, well, $20 for the cage. $7 for the food. $7 for the bedding.
Unless, of course, they use fleece.
It's going to chew.
Using fleece.
It's going to chew it all up.
That's not. We'll get something to chew on.
I used to have a hamster. That's what they do. They chew things up.
I'm gonna get
Anything
something
cloth.
to chew on.
Anything cloth. I used to put toilet paper rolls in there with mine because they'd chew it up and then take it into the little nest and all that other shit.
I'll put a toilet paper roll in there. So you can chew on that instead of the fleece.
I just hope it doesn't have a very noisy wheel.
Mom, you're gonna be able to sleep through that.
Well, I take a Sopiclone. Now that we know how to say it, I had to YouTube. I didn't Google it. I YouTubed it because they have. If you go to YouTube and put define and then put a word, usually you can find a video that'll pronounce something for you. Sopiclone, which is Lunesta. It had me having dreams about your father last night.
Okay, back to the hamsters.
I mean, it's just like actually pretty true to life. Like, well, not true to life, but
Back
I
to
don't
the
know.
hamsters.
It was just weird. Anyway.
Back to the hamsters.
Back to the hamsters. What about the hamsters? Flying hamsters! It jumped out of her hand. It landed on its back. The poor thing.
Tried to kill himself.
About 3 feet.
He body slammed himself.
He fell about 3 feet from the sky. Didn't even think before it just...
Hold up. The second it touched my hand, I went, wait.
It was just like... I'm out of here!
It's like freedom. I'm out of the
So
cage.
now... Looks like we're going to be the lovely parents of a hamster. I hope she understands how much work that is. You know how you have to clean the cage at least once a week.
I know.
Do you know how gross that is?
Okay.
I hated that part.
I'm going to use fleece so I can wash it, and I don't have to buy bedding once every goddamn month.
It's going to be, well, I guess it would be cheaper to wash it instead of getting bedding.
Yeah.
But it's going to turn it into bedding. That's what's going to happen. It's going to chew it up.
We'll
I'm
see
telling
about
you
that.
right. I'm telling you right now, the fleece is not going to last. It's going
It's
to
also
chew
healthy. It's
the
healthier.
shit out of
It's
it.
healthier than regular.
For hedgehogs, maybe.
Maybe.
She's thinking for hedgehogs. She wants a hedgehog. So, you know, yeah. But
Watch
the
me
thing,
preach to this hamster like a hedgehog.
I don't know if anyone else knows this, and I'm not sure how. Oh, I guess it must be that obvious that they discovered this. Okay, they study animals, Amber. Okay, hedgehogs masturbate.
Yep. The girls are cleaner than the boys.
Hedgehogs masturbate and get semen everywhere.
The girls are cleaner about it. That's why I want a girl.
Well, girls don't ejaculate.
True.
That's why they're cleaner. That would just be so awkward. What's my hedgehog doing? Oh, it's masturbating as usual. Oh, God. Oh, God.
Oh yeah, a good way to clean a hedgehog's spines is with an old toothbrush.
Gotta get all that hedgehog semen off. Let him take a hedgehog bath.
You put him in a sink full of nice warm water, not too hot, nice warm water.
Oh,
You
God.
get your toothbrush, you scrub their spines, and when you're done with that, you can just let them float around for a little bit.
I've got some hair that still doesn't want to cooperate. Anywhoosie.
I want a hedgie, and a hammer, and a birdie, and
I think my hair is finally starting to
And a
decide
snake.
to cooperate fairly
And a ferret.
well. Not extreme, except for this one
Mom,
sticky uppy thing. What?
can we get a hedgie?
Hedgehog?
Yeah.
Oh my god, make up your mind. Hedgehog, a hamster, a bird, what the flip?
I want a hedgie and a
The other
hammer.
day she was saying she wanted a little brother or sister. And I was like, no! No! Not happening!
I said I do, but I don't.
You have... Oh. What?
I have plenty of siblings, but
I didn't want to say it. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
I'm the younger sibling.
I'm sorry.
I'm the youngest sibling.
Are you in your bra?
Who gives a shit?
How obscene!
Boobies.
Well, they're covered by bra. Just like bathing suits. Okay, so let's not just sit here and talk about absolutely nothing and be boring. I think I just wanted to share the flying hamster story. Yes, we went to go check out pets. We had fun today. We got my prescriptions. Hopefully this time I don't have issues with it.
Very adorable doggy. That
Although I do not really have sex, except for maybe once every year. Sorry, she doesn't care to hear that. Yeah, once every 6 months if I'm lucky, and then
if you're lucky.
yeah.
Okay.
What do you mean? What does that mean?
Okay.
Well, what? I only see the person I am attracted to like once every 6 months. Actually, I've seen him.
You saw him like twice this past month.
Okay.
Like 2 weeks in a row, maybe.
Well, so then twice a year. Needless to say, I don't know. I just hope I don't have the same issues with this because part of my problem with menstruation is sensory related. Part of it, and part of it is just because it's like a Chainsaw Massacre movie. It's disgusting.
Mom, what kind of hamster was it?
I don't know. Anyways, just thought I'd share. Went pet looking. Went pet viewing. I didn't know they had pet. Okay, PetSmart, when I looked them up on the internet, all they had was cats and dogs. But apparently they have everything. They have glowfish!
Mm-hmm.
I am going to get my own fish tank. Anybody who knows me knows that I love black lights. I love UV lights, ultraviolet lights, black lights. I love them. I love them. Yes. There's this ink you can get and print up all kinds of posters and all this. That's fucking awesome. Anyways, that being said, aside from that, they have glowfish. Okay, yes, there's always been fish that glow under the black. I'm getting them. They glow in green, they glow in orange, they glow in peach, they glow in yellow, and I'm getting some. They even have a glow tank, like specifically designed for glowfish. And they have little mushrooms that glow, and they have these skull candy skulls. You know, is it skull candy? Is that what they're called? The ones they're like the skull with the
skull candy.
Dia de los Muertos painting on them. I want them. I want them. So at night when I'm sleeping, I can be like, pretty. I love lights and glowing things. Yes, they fascinate me. I'm easily amused. Just get her a bunch of shiny lights and glowing things, and she'll be happy. What?
When's your birthday again?
October 23rd.
Okay, I have an idea then.
My birthday is October 23rd.
I have an idea.
About?
I think I know what I'm going to get you for your birthday.
What?
A glowfish.
Oh.
At least, like, probably 20 of them.
But did you see all of them? She wants to get us. She wants us to get. There was little koi fish there too. They were little bitty ones. They were like this big. I was like, yes, let's get koi fish. And I was like, we don't have any place to put a koi pond. She goes, we can make it inside, an indoor koi pond. I was like, all right, that's like a perfect. No, it's a perfect spot right in that corner. We're gonna do that. We're gonna make ourselves an indoor koi pond.
Koi pond?
Well, it could be a koi spawn. It spawns koi.
Should we breed the koi?
We can breed them. We can crossbreed them. We can turn them. We could get a half a predator and half a koi fish. Then we could have a predatory fish.
Predatory?
Yeah.
Predatory?
Where are we gonna find a predator at though?
I don't think that'll work on.
Why not? Predator will probably eat the koi fish, won't it?
Yeah.
Fuck. I love Predator. I love Predator. Like, Predator is the sexiest creature I've ever seen in my life.
What about Steve?
And I don't know why.
What about
Okay, Steve's not a creature. Steve is a person.
A person is a creature.
And let's elaborate. I'm not talking about my son-in-law. My son-in-law's name is Steve, too. God, I keep forgetting. Steve is also the name of my uncle. God.
What? Why do you know so many Steve?
The Steve I'm talking about is nobody's business. He's not related to me. He's not married to my daughter. And he's not my aunt's ex-boyfriend either. So there you go. Okay?
Okay.
All right.
I'm curious as to when this thing Cousin Jesse got. I keep thinking Uncle Joey and thinking Cousin Jesse at the same time, so I say Uncle Jesse instead of Cousin Jesse.
He's your cousin. He's your second cousin. He's like one of the most awesomest cousins on the whole planet.
He got me an instrument! I'm still curious as to when it's going to get you.
Yes.
He still hasn't answered my question on his favorite song.
Well, I'll find out what his favorite song is. He's got a lot, I think. He loves music like we do. He's my favorite cousin. Sorry, guys. Sorry, all my other cousins, but Jesse's my favorite. Don't know what to tell you.
I think you might get here like next month around the 15th, maybe. I don't know.
Then Melissa's my second. No. Melissa's my second favorite. No, actually, I don't have a favorite. I love all my cousins. I love all my cousins. I'm just joshing you. Actually, Jesse and I were more like the same age, and Jesse and I did a lot of the same things first out of our families. Like, we were the first ones to have kids. We were the first ones to, I don't know. We also seem to be the ones that had the most problems with our exes and our kids.
Next month is March, right?
Huh?
Next month is March, right?
Oh, her mom said sorry about that. She didn't know you texted until just now.
Next month is March, right?
Okay, folks, that's all. I'm sorry you're tired.
Mother!
I'm trying to sign off here so they don't have to listen to us babble about our bullshit.
They can hear my bullshit. I don't give a fuck.
They don't want to listen to your bullshit, and they probably don't want to hear you say fuck either.
Fuck shit damn assholes, bitch.
Which part of that was unacceptable?
Asshole.
Okay, why?
And bitch.
Why were they unacceptable?
Abuse.
Thank you.
Fuck shit damn.
Okay, but not the other.
Asshole and bitch.
No verbal abuse. Fuck shit damn is fine, but you do not call people assholes and you do not call people bitches.
Fuck shit damn. What other one is acceptable?
Any of them, as long as they're not verbally abusive. Words are meant to express. I prefer you don't use that language in front of other children because that could lead to them being abused for it. Spanking is abuse. I don't care what anybody says.
Bullshit isn't a curse.
Okay, but if you say them around other children, you don't want them to be abused because they mimic what you say. Or they repeat what you say. That's what I don't want to happen.
They're my age.
You are allowed to express. She's allowed to express herself with cuss words, and then I'll turn around and be like, "Well, now what were you attempting to express when you said that?" And I have her explain to me what it means and what it's expressing. And if she doesn't know, then I'm like, well, then it's really not necessary to use it if you don't understand what you're expressing with it.
Explain it to me and give me suggestions on what I might have meant.
Yeah.
A lot of the time, I just don't know how to explain it. I know what I'm expressing. I just don't know how to explain it. Yeah.
All right. It's not allowed if it's verbally abusive. I don't know who the word police are, but I don't know how they determine some to be worse than others. I know shit means the same thing as poop, same thing as crap, the same thing as caca, the same thing as doo-doo, the same thing as feces, the same thing as fecal matter, the same thing as scat, the same thing as poo. They all mean the same thing. So why is shit worse than all of those?
Mother, what about jackass?
That's a donkey.
Exactly.
A male donkey, to be specific.
What's
a male donkey is a Jack, and a female donkey is a Jenny.
Oh, okay. Really?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I believe. A male donkey is a Jack, right?
I think so. So jackass.
Hey Siri, what is a male donkey?
Here's some information.
You said female, though.
Siri! Oh, she's listening. Is a Jack...
I'm not sure I understand.
I said. Is a Jack a male donkey?
Here's what I found.
A hinny is a domestic equine hybrid that is the offspring of the male horse. Oh, a hinny. Panthera hybrid or Pantera hybrid? Oh, God. Tiger and lion. What the... Of Jacks and Jennets. Donkeys have 62 chromosomes and horses have 64. Yes, I believe jacks are male donkeys.
I thought you said you were looking up the female donkey,
And
though.
jennies. That's what a female donkey is. It's a jenny. So my sister is a female donkey and my brother is a kangaroo. A Ginny and a Joey.
Oh!
And I am a precious gem. Amber.
Is that why your mother treated you differently?
We won't discuss that. She didn't. She treated us all exactly the same. We're the only family on the planet that did not follow the family dynamics or the family roles. Every family has,
But you were the only
the scapegoat.
You were the only gem out of all the kids. The other two kids were animals.
Every family has certain roles that each person plays, except ours. We were all treated the same. We were all equal. We did not follow the normal psychiatric terms or reference to roles. I don't think my daughter believes that. She said, bullshit.
Okay, my instrument will be here March 11th through March 26th.
Is that what Jess said?
Huh? No, that's what the shipping thing says.
Maybe I should tell him thank you. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and sign off. Thank you for watching. Like, share, subscribe, comment down below if you have any questions, answers. I love answers too. If you have the answer to any of my questions, have I asked any? That's what I'm going to start doing. I'm going to make a YouTube channel asking questions. Yes. I'm going to call it Feel Free to Answer. Thanks for watching. Toodles.